back to my channel. My name is Chanel, and if you're new here, I'd love if you go down and subscribe and join the family. Watch my videos, check them out. I do natural hair videos. I also do some fashion, some skincare, anything. I vlog, so anything that kind of moves me to do, I'll do it. But I did start my channel basically to help other natural hair girls or guys that are in the military who have to, you know, do their hair based off of regulation. We do have regulations that just really suck and narrow us to what we can do, especially during the week and sometimes even on the weekends. And that's why I started my channel, and I've obviously branched off, but I still like to go back and pretty much do what I started my channel for. And honestly, I haven't really done natural hair videos geared toward military regulation. I've done styles, but I haven't really like said in the title like, hey, this is military approved or whatever. But this whole series is going to be me just kind of like chit-chatting with you guys. Those of you who have questions about the military, those kind of questions will be answered in this series. You know, anything you have going on. So what this series is about is mask and military, and I might change the name, but so far this is what I have. And what I'll do is every Monday I'll upload a video where I will be deep conditioning my hair, and I'll have a mask in while I'm talking, so that way I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone, and it's just something to do fun while I'm waiting. This mask that I'm using today is the Shea Moisture Mungungo and Hemp Seed Oils High Porosity Moisture Correct Mask, and I actually used it all up today, so I have to get some more because I love this mask. But this is not a mask review, this is a chit chat, I guess, get to know me about my military, I guess, experience or whatever. So I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes. Well, yeah, 15 minutes. And the mask says to do in 5 minutes, but we're going to be sitting here, and these videos will last between 15 and 20 minutes. And I'll try not to go over it, just so, you know, I can get right to the point. So I'm going to start the timer right now. If you can see, it says 15. And so basically this first video, when I have like a certain topic, I'll just kind of go over what my military resume, so to speak. So I've been in for 4 years. I joined right out of high school, so I graduated in May of 2018. I graduated in May 2014, and I left for basic training July 30th, 2014. So literally like 2 months after I graduated, I went to basic in Fort Jackson, South Carolina, and then from there I went to AIT, which is where you learn how to do your job basically. And I went to Fort Gordon, Georgia, and my job is 25 Bravo, and that is IT specialist. So I work on computers, and that's pretty much the gist. Like, obviously there's much more in depth about my job, and I guess it's like a separate video, but that is my job. I did want this job. I know a lot of like horror stories where people are like, I just went to the recruitment center and they gave me whatever, and I'm like, oh my god, no. I went in there and I was like, I want the closest thing to IT specialist, and they're like, well, we have 25 Bravo. And it was just like a hectic experience. Again, that's a whole other video. But after AIT in Georgia, I got stationed to my first rotation, which is called the Real Army, and I went to South Korea. Mind you, I've never been out of the country, 18, like going to South Korea, and it was such a culture shock, obviously, and I had so much fun. Like, you're only there for 1 year if you're not married or if you don't have any kids, and if you do have kids and or you're married, then you're there for 2 years. So I was only there for a year, from March 2015 to March 2016, and that was just honestly a big party. Like, again, that's like a whole separate video. That's like probably 2, 3, 4 videos. I could probably do a whole entire like YouTube channel based off story times of Korea. Like, it's just really fun. There is ups and downs obviously with every place. So then after Korea, I came to where I'm at now, which is Fort Drum, New York. And when I told my leadership in Korea that I was going to Fort Drum, they were like, who'd you piss off? And I was like, nobody. Like, I don't know. And I was already kind of like on edge. I get here and it gets so cold, you all. Like, it's like negative, and we're still outside doing dumb stuff. Last December, I got frostbite because they had me taking a PT test in -3-degree weather. So that just goes to show you, like, it just gets really cold, and then it's colder when you're doing this dumb stuff. They had us in the field, and that's pretty much like the rundown. I am getting out next July. That is my ETS date, and ETS I think is like estimated time of service. I don't even know, to be honest with you. And when you go from one duty station to another duty station, you PCS. So I PCS'd from Georgia to Korea, then I PCS'd from Korea to here, and that's permanent change of station. Let's see, we do like training events, so I'll talk about that, just basically going to the field. I'll talk about my AIT experience. I won't really go into like my basic experience just because it wasn't really anything like too crazy, or I'll just kind of put a little excerpt of that into like my AIT video. I'll talk about Korea, talk about what my time here in New York, what I plan to do, like, you know, when I get out. Well, actually I can really touch on that now. So I'm in school right now. I'm going to a community college, and I'm planning to major on I plan to major in computer science. I love computers. I love working with computers, and even though the Army has like made me roll my eyes a couple times, they never have killed like my love working with computers. I did initially want to be a computer engineer, but working with the systems that I worked on and seeing kind of different sides of everything, I've changed my view, and I do want to do computer science. Computer programming kind of just falls all under into that category. After I finish community college, I'm still in the air about where I want to transfer to. One of the options is I want to work for like the FBI, and if you guys watch Criminal Minds, and then you know who Garcia is, and she's like their computer person, she's just typing away, and that's always spoken to me even before I watched the show. Like obviously I didn't watch Criminal Minds like throughout my childhood, well not obviously, but you know, I didn't watch Criminal Minds. I didn't start watching that until like a year ago, whatever, but that's something that I want to do. However, since I started doing like my blog stuff, and I started doing, you know, YouTube and Instagram, I wanted to go into computer programming stuff for like Google or Instagram, stuff like that. And so if I go the FBI route, then I want to transfer to Howard University, which is a HBCU in DC. When I was first initially applying for colleges, HBCUs were on my radar, not for any specific reason. I don't know, I just didn't look into any HBCUs. Once I found the school that I really wanted to go to, I kind of stopped looking. Obviously it didn't work out because I joined the military, so but that's again a whole other video. And then if I go the Google route, then I would want to transfer to USC, which is the University of Southern California. And that school was on my radar when I was applying to schools, so it's kind of still in the back of my mind. And I am honestly leaning more toward USC only because of the fact they have a computer science / business administration major, and I think that that is perfect for what I need, just so I can be well-rounded, and so that I can obviously stand above my peers and I can just have a different viewpoint. But again, everything is up in the air. I don't know if I go the FBI route, I can continue my time in service and, you know, retire. However, if I go the, you know, Google route or Instagram route, you know, I just feel like that's something that I'd be more interested in, just because of the fact, you know, working with the government obviously is different between Army and FBI, but I've seen enough political BS just at the low level that I'm at. Imagine me being a private or NTO or whatever in the Army, and just imagine like the political BS that I probably would experience in the FBI. Obviously I cannot speak to that because I'm not in the FBI, nor do I know anybody in the FBI, but I just want to do something that I enjoy, and I enjoy, you know, YouTube, I enjoy Instagram, and I think it's really fun to see it as the user side. I want to see it now on the other side, like sending out updates or whatever my job entails. So I don't know, but again, that's like a whole other video. I did write this stuff down, but I don't have this notebook on me. I don't want this to be like edited as much as possible. I want this to be kind of like real, talking to you guys. There's no editing, but I'm sure there's a million other topics that I'll talk about. I'll talk about like making friends, making enemies, dating in the military. I even may include some story time. I just had like a really fun time. It's very stressful. It takes a lot out of you. Like you have to be mentally strong. Just as much you have to be physically strong, you have to be like mentally strong. This is not for the faint of heart. This is not for, you know, anybody just, oh, I'm bored, let me just go join the military. Like, no. We have like 7.5 minutes left, so I guess I will talk about a couple other things. I guess what even if I ECS in July, then I'll just be getting out regularly like I did my contract, which was 5 years and 35 weeks. So I spent 9 weeks in basic, which is like 2.5 months. Then I spent like 6 months learning my job. And that's one of the longest AITs that the Army has. It's not the longest, but it's one of the longest. Like anything 25 series, you're going to be at AIT 5 to 6 months. And then again, that's why I said a year in Korea, and then I'm going on 2.5 years here in New York. But hopefully my doctors are starting my med board, which is basically getting out of the Army because you're physically unable to do your job or, you know, do what the Army requires you to do based off of injury. So I had a rollover where I rolled a Humvee, and if you don't know what a Humvee is, I kind of like put a picture in just so you can get an idea. I rolled a Humvee into a deep ass ditch and I hurt my back, and that was 2.5 years ago, so it was like right when I first got here. I rolled a Humvee and I hurt my back. So I've been having back pain. They've done physical therapy, and they have a clinic called pain management, which is exactly what it says. It's managing your pain. I've gone to see the chiropractor. I've done acupuncture. I've done where it's called a TENS unit, where it's just like electroshocks into your source or area of pain, and you can turn it up as deep as you have to, you know, get it. And I have to turn mine up pretty deep. My pain is pretty deep. They've done an MRI, and it's degenerative disc, and quite frankly I am not 100% sure what that is in its entirety, but obviously based off the name I can just safely assume that the disc in my back is slowly, you know, obviously disintegrating, and there's going to be nothing, I guess whatever that disc is separating is not going to be there anymore, which is sad because I'm only 22 years old and I have, you know, this issue going on with me. I also hurt my hip when I was in Korea, and I don't even know really what I did. It just started out kind of like a groin issue, and one day I stood in formation for like an hour, 2 hours or whatever, and when I tried to walk, I couldn't even take a full stride. So I was sitting here like walking, like I'll take a step and then drag my leg immediately instead of like walking, you know, like this. I would like walk and then drag, walk, drag, like that. And so finally went to the doctor. Again, physical therapy. I did a cortisone injection in my hip, and that's not dangerous, but continuous use of a cortisone injection can be dangerous to your health. And so I only did it one time. One of the side effects is like it can cause, you know, kidney issues, and kidney issues already run in my family. My mom had kidney issues, so I do not want to further, you know, give myself the chance of having issues. So I didn't do that anymore. And I actually found out a couple months ago that the doctor in Korea had found me unfit for duty then, but I guess my records didn't transfer over, or they didn't see that. I don't know, because then at that point I should have been out. And then what they said was it was minimal sclerosis, which is just basically chronic hip pain, and the minimal sclerosis has spread to like my knee, and actually like, both knees hurt. So like when I go up like a lot of stairs, if I'm bending for long periods of time, like a lot of squats, my knees will like just start to hurt so bad. And since the rollover, I don't really like sleep. I'll go to bed at like 10, 11, and I'm waking up 1, 3, 5, and I gotta get up at 6 o'clock to get ready for like PT and get ready for the day. So I'm not getting sleep, and not by lunch I'm like ready to crash. So, you know, that's pretty much what you're looking at if you join the Army. Obviously not what happened to me won't happen to you, but you could get injured or you could get hurt. And my biggest advice honestly throughout this whole process is take care of yourself. I think that's like the one quote. If I could sum up like my one advice to give to people, is like take care of yourself, because the mission has to continue, the job has to get done, and if you're not going to do it, they're going to find someone else to do it, and you don't want to be hurt and out of a job. So I suggest go to the doctor, have them write it down, make sure they're documenting everything, because when it's time for you to get out, whether you get out on a med board or whether you get out because you know it's time for you to get out, you don't want to get, you know, screwed over and then get older and older in age and not have gotten the help that you obviously need. So I've pretty much been like hurt my entire career, but you know, the Army definitely, if you take advantage of it, does very, you know, good things. Like it helps you out, as I'm trying to say. Like it doesn't obviously sometimes advertise what they can offer you. You have to go looking. You have to know who to ask. You have to know what to ask. So I know, like, I joined the military for school, and I do school. The Army pays for my school through TA, tuition assistance, and then once I get out, since I've been in so long, it's called like the GI Bill or the Montgomery GI Bill. They'll continue to pay for my school and, you know, BAH and all that stuff. Again, this can be like a whole separate video, quite honestly, but you know, that's pretty much it. So I'm really excited to start this series. I'm really excited to kind of like, you know, do stuff. But again, the whole point is to be deep conditioning my hair while talking to you guys, so that way I'm not rushing my deep conditioning process, because sometimes I find myself in the shower like rushing my hair to be deep conditioned and I'm not getting all the benefits. I did have to wash my hair immediately because the wash and go I had in my hair yesterday, disrespect, like disrespect. Never again. Never, never, never again will I use this product. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know what it is. The Manuka Honey and Referral Oil Max Hold Gel from Shea Moisture. It's a no. I haven't seen one good review on this product, and I love Shea Moisture. Like, people be like canceling Shea Moisture. I'm not canceling Shea Moisture. Shea Moisture has done me and my tresses well. So, but that one product, it's a no. However, I also do not know what I'm going to do with my hair. I don't know if I'm going to do twists again. I don't know if I'm going to do a bun this week. I don't know if I'm going to put on a wig. It's truly up in the air. I don't know. I got 25 seconds left on this timer, and I don't know what I'm going to do with my hair. I don't know. I don't want to like keep rambling on, but I also have only like 10 seconds left now. By the time I get done with this ramble, it's going to be time's up. I think I'm just going to do like jumbo twist and like stretch my hair. I don't know. Damn, why can't I just wear my afro? Oop. Time's is up, you guys. So I hope you guys, and shut up. Jesus, timers. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this series, and hopefully I'll answer all your questions. If you have a topic that you want to know about, or it's a personal question you just want to ask, I'll go ahead and answer it. But I just want this to be informative, entertaining, because it's going to get entertaining, trust me. Like, this first video was just kind of like a, you know, welcome, hi, how are you? Shit's going to get real, like, sooner than later. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.